do not let anything stop you from making art. Just make things.
I'm such an incredibly, stupidly sensitive person that everything that happens to me, I experience it really intensely. I feel everything very deeply. And when you feel things deeply and you think about things a lot and you think about how you feel, you learn a lot about yourself. And when you know yourself.
I wanna dance in the lights. I wanna rock your body. I wanna go for a ride. Hop in the music and rock your body.
Are you up for a joyride later?
Where do you want to take me?
Guess.
Where do you go when you disappear all day?
Just drive around. Sometimes I go to a bar. Sometimes I pull over by the side of the road. Just sit there for hours.
Why? And you'd rather do that than spend time with me.
Is it weird that I don't want to fill this sketchbook up because I like the cover so much? Like, I look back at this sketchbook and I get, like, geeked about, like, how thick it got, and I still have to do a sketchbook tour of it. And for some reason, my brain is, like, not ready. I did this on the cover part. This is what's typically on the cover part, and, yeah, covering that up has now made my brain massively insecure. But I also feel like I could do like a little freaked out, panicky, anxiety driven-esque drawing here with Zoe or some other stuff. I'm not sure, because who said sketchbooks have to look exactly the same every single time? You know, sometimes you just gotta vent angrily, pin scritch your sketchbook. It be like that sometimes. I like the grooves in it and it feels nice to touch.
No, I am a real person. Maybe we have a bad connection. I'm sorry about that.
Will you tell me you're not a robot? Just say I'm not a robot, please.
I am a real person.
Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand that's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant. Art
journaling is the process of documenting your life through art, and here's a couple ideas on how to do it. Sounds a bit cheesy, but I always like to write down or create artwork out of quotes or positive affirmations that inspire me. It's also really fun to make comics out of tiny moments from the day, whether it's grievances or happy moments or quotes from friends and family. You can even create entire spreads out of a moment from just one receipt. Art journaling is also a great way to keep a record of your favorite songs or song lyrics that really speak to you, or even your favorite Pinterest outfits. Really, anything that documents where you're at in life is great to write down in your art journal. I recommend writing down your favorite moments from each month so you don't forget them, or drawing your favorite cartoon character or your current mood. Your art journal is also just a great place to experiment in general. You could pick a color palette and make a whole spread out of it, or try a new medium. Half the time I have zero idea of what a spread will look like when I'm going into it. And then at the end, I have something like this that I didn't really expect, but ends up being my favorite from the whole book. If you have any ideas, feel free to leave a comment below or check out my profile for other journaling tips.
Do not get this sketchbook. It's fallen apart on me so many times. This is the Artist Loft hardcover watercolor book, and it's worked for me for a few months until this happened. Right now, I'm using the Paul Rubens watercolor journal, and it's worked really well for me. But also, everyone's been asking me what kind of supplies I use for my art, so I'm going to tell you basically all the materials that I've been using recently. Specifically for commissions, I'm using the Strathmore watercolor paper so I can tear it out individually. A big part of my art is using gold ink, so I use the Winsor & Newton gold ink in 30 mils. This is what makes my art look like a storybook, and it's kind of characteristic of my personal style. For watercolors, I really like using the Winsor & Newton Cotton watercolor paint set. It's very transparent, and I kind of get the effect that I want. I don't have specific brushes, but this liner brush allows me to do details. I have a liner brush, and I also have a thicker brush for shading. For flat brushes, I only have 2. They allow me to blend things really, really nicely, especially this really thick one. For ink, I only have 4 different types. These are really waterproof, but the only caveat is that although I get different sizes and they work really well for me, they run out of ink really, really quickly. So you might have to budget for those.
Come with me to get a new sketchbook because my current one is ass and I give up on it on my way to the shop. Flash banged. Walking. Found a sketchbook. Secured the sketchbook. Going home. Home safe and sound. I'm gonna decorate it in PT.
The strap on my sketchbook broke when I was trying to close IT. IT freaking hit me.
He is a liar, as you say?
Well, absolutely.
Why did you work for him?
Savannah, slow down.
No blank pages, part 9. Grab your favorite pen and start with a border of circles. These will be the anchors for your lines. Choose a center point. It doesn't exactly have to be in the middle of your page. And now you're going to draw curved lines connecting each oval to the center, like a web stretching inward. The last part is to fill the spaces with parallel curves, making it look like the pattern is pulling toward the middle. This was super meditative, and it was pretty easy to just let my pen flow. And just like that, another blank page filled. Try it out.
Spending my nights alone, waiting for you to call me. You're the only one I want by my side when I fall asleep. Tell me what I'm waiting for. Tell me what I'm waiting for. Know it's hard, but we need each other. When I made it clear, I'm in the spelling of you, and far I in the air.
anything else is like going to the store, taking the disc and walking out the door. It's called thieving, stealing, taking what's not yours. That's thieving, stealing, taking what's not yours, taking what's not yours, taking what's not yours. That's
first sketchbook is done. I like how it came out. There are some imperfections, but that's fine. It's gonna be my sketchbook once that one is completely done, and it almost is. But yeah, I'm really happy with it, and I will be making more books so I can learn some more stuff and more techniques on it. But I really do like the way it came out. There are a couple problems. You can see this didn't align very well here, and then there's also a little, you can't really tell, but yeah. But yeah, I like the way it came out.
keep scrolling if you don't care about helping people survive the live-streamed, high-tech, US-funded Holocaust that's happening in Gaza. You can keep going. For the rest of you, I'm going to do a sketchbook tour while I talk about my friend Ahmed. And if you'll just stick around and comment about my sketches, comment about Ahmed, if you really care, hang out until the end of the video and do the things that I talk about at the end of the video. This is a sketchbook that I kept when I was in Iceland. I really like this one because I had a lot of time to draw while we were in transit, just with like cueing notes, with anatomy notes. His wife Aya is not seen on social media, but she is there lovingly behind the camera all of the time. Their son Tim was born February of 2025, and I can't tell you how much of a journey it has been to be able to be in community with these families on the ground in Gaza for the past over a year. And new life in Gaza is precious. Where statistically the most child amputees reside. I know I'm not saying that right. I don't know how to fathom it. I've connected with people that I've never met in my real life who only, whatever hope you have, cherish it. And if you have a little bit of hope left to spare, please go to my page and help my friend Ahmed. Help him feed his family. He was just able to buy some flour recently. Not seen on social media, but she is there lovingly behind the camera. Blocked from entering the strip. Of children because they're starving babies. Well, I think I should develop this. Don't look at it. It's proprietary. Free Palestine. Have a good day.
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, Jane.
I've been seeing a lot of artists here on TikTok using the Talents Art Creation sketchbooks. I filled one of these sketchbooks from start to finish, so I thought I'd be able to give a good review on this. I had this sketchbook from 2021 to 2022, if you can't tell from the stickers. The thing that a lot of people don't like about this sketchbook is the paper color. It's kind of a warm tone, more on the yellow side. Some people don't like it at all, but honestly, over time you get used to it. The other thing is the thickness of the paper. This is 140 GSM. Most mixed media sketchbooks are 150 GSM. If you don't know what that means, it means the thickness of the paper. For example, watercolor paper is usually 200 to 300 GSM. The thicker the paper, the sturdier it is. I had so much fun with this sketchbook. I feel like the paper color was the reason why I was able to really enjoy it and not feel too precious about my sketchbook. It kind of helped me loosen up a little bit and just have fun with my art supplies. I definitely understand the people that did not like this sketchbook. The paper is not that thick. It's actually not really mixed media, even though it claims to be. I did use watercolors and gouache in this sketchbook, but the pages didn't warp that much. Overall, I think these sketchbooks are worth it, but only if you find them locally. They do sell a smaller size that's like a square sketchbook, so if you're really curious about this sketchbook and what it's like, maybe get one of those. I really do hope this brand makes different kinds of paper for their sketchbooks because this is so pretty. I love the color options and everything. I just wish the paper was white. That's really the only complaint I have personally. There are other brands out there that do sell different color sketchbooks, but they cost a bit more money. So it's understandable why these have become so popular. There's a lot of different sketchbook options out there. I've tried a lot of different ones, and funny enough, one of my favorite sketchbooks is not even an actual sketchbook. It's a notebook that they don't even sell anymore, which makes me sad. Remember that a sketchbook is a place for you to practice and have fun with art. It does not need to be high quality, but I think it's important for you to at least like the surface that you're drawing on.
Hey y'all, I'm Brooke Huffman, and these are some of my first sketchbook pages from when I first started painting. This piece is entitled Grow or Die. People have said that people never change, and I guess I know what they mean, but everything changes. Really a truth that can be counted on. Sometimes they grow, sometimes they deteriorate, and then die, and still change. Growing is the rare opportunity that doesn't last long, but it's the best part. It's the alive part. Although my art has changed a lot since these first days are invaluable to me because they show my innocence and my trying, my escaping into other worlds, and I appreciate them. If you've watched this far, thank you for being here, and I hope you liked my sketchbook page number 2. Like, follow, and stick around for page 3.
I'm going through my old sketchbook. Hyperfiation. Hyperfiation. You can guess who they are. and old OC I had and her friend. Ouch did not want to get colored. Fundamental paper education OC reference drawings. She was going to be animated but I forgot. And drop time Foxy making an old comic I made. My D&D character. Scout. He's silly for real. I was going to color moon but never did that. Balloon boy fan art. I gosh with IT so good. An old book I made. Welcome to Dream World Sing. Practice drawings. Pirates of the Caribbean. This was going to be some OCs of my story that I posted. I won't tell you where they are. More characters from the same story. Sherry and Leslie a story I wrote. This started as a event but I liked the colors. Last. This was when I was thinking how to draw NOOT originally they were a puppet.